Wisdom, shield of wisdom. Wisdom, shield of wisdom. Flatline my mind, so I can be reborn again. Pronounce me DOA, so my new vessel won't sin. This world is folding, global corrosion is eating everyone alive, except for the Most High's chosen people. And ain't no sequel in the end time, the Hebrew Israelites. Hit your rock your enzymes, let me define my mind. It's not that complicated, he that has an enter here, his mental will be elevated. Simply stated, I was intoxicated and inebriated by the old me until I was emancipated. The shield of wisdom helps to purge out the schism within the body. Cause human nature taught me to be naughty and hardy. The words of hooker and it's got a big disease, but I got spiritual medication so my soul can be at ease. We got the shield, we got the helmet and the sword. We got to kill that old man so we can kick it with the Lord. Brother, can't you see it? Wisdom, wisdom. What's the truth have done for me? Wisdom, taught me nationality. Wisdom, wisdom. Brother, can't you see it? Brother, can't you see it? Wisdom, what's the truth have done for me? Taught me nationality. Wisdom, brother, can't you see it? Brother, can't you see it? Wisdom, what's the truth have done for me? Taught me nationality. Wisdom, brother, can't you see it? Brother, can't you see it? Wisdom, what's the truth have done for me? Taught me nationality. Wisdom, brother, can't you see it? Judah, Negroes, Benjamin, West Indians, Levi, Haitians, Simeon, Dominicans, Zebulon, Holland to Panama, Ephraim, Puerto Ricans, Manasseh, Cubans, Gad, North American Indians, Reuben, Seminole Indians, Naphtali, Argentinians and Chileans, Asher, Colombia, the Uruguay, Issachar, Mexicans. Wake up, Judah, 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 wake up.
Gotta get rid of this call.
Shalom and welcome to Shield of Wisdom. I'm your host, Priest Star Wam, and we're going to continue on the 10 tribes, the devastation of the 10 tribes right here in the Americas. You know, I'll say America, Central America, South America, and the Caribbean islands, you know, Canada, all those different areas. We're covering this in these shows. We do these series on the devastation of the 10 tribes. I have my special guest today. I have Mahar.
Shalom, Israel. Mahar Adaya from the tribe of Gad.
Yes, I have Ra'ash Malak.
Shalom, Ra'ash Malak from the tribe of Zebulon.
I have
Adawan. Shalom, everyone, from the tribe of Benjamin.
Yes, and Macho,
Ephraim, Shalom.
and Samak, who will be signing today, of the tribe of Judah. Yes, so we're going to continue on this. I was going into this book, which is Bartolome de las Casas, and it's a short account of the destruction of the Indies. And I'm going to continue on page 90 as it says in the last paragraph. It says, on yet another occasion which I witnessed at first hand, as only by a miracle did I escape the same fate. Local people killed 2 other Dominicans and a Franciscan. Once again, this horrendous incident was sparked off by the wickedness of Christians, and it proved sufficiently grave to shock the whole world. But in this brief account I shall not dwell upon it, but rather wait until the day of judgment, when all shall be made clear, and the Most High will come to punish the wickedness and atrocious behavior towards the inhabitants of the new world of men masquerading as Christians. Another incident occurred in this same area at Kodara Point, where stood a town whose chief was known as Higoroto, which was either the chief's own name or possibly a title given to all the lords in the area in question. The chief himself was a goodly man, and his people so virtuous that a Spaniard putting in there could be sure to find food and rest, and an opportunity to relax and recuperate. Indeed, many Spaniards who fetched up there, dropping from exhaustion and hunger in their headlong rush to escape from other parts of the country that they had made too hot for themselves by their atrocities and excesses, and whom he could have quietly dispatched without anyone being any the wiser, were instead given food and safe passage to Margarita Island, where there was a Christian garrison. In short, the town of Higuerote was known to all the Europeans as every man's hostile and every man's home. The local people had no apparent reason to be on their guard against anybody, and because of this, one Spaniard adventurer decided they would be easy game. He sailed in and issued a general invitation for the locals to come aboard his ship, which was something they were used to doing when Spanish vessels were in port. With many of them, men, women, and children, safely on board, he set sail for Puerto Rico, where he sold them all into slavery.
Wow.
When I myself arrived in Puerto Rico, I met this Spanish captain and learned in detail of what he had done. He was responsible for the destruction of the entire town, an abomination which gave rise to great consternation among the Spanish adventurers operating in the area, all of whom looked upon it as a safe refuge and a home from home. I repeat that many similar atrocities and countless acts of wickedness were here passed unremarked, even though they continue unabated to the present day. So this is letting us know that with all these atrocities that was happening, come on board, let's have a good time. Peaceful words. Peaceful words. And they came on board and they sailed and sold them once again to Puerto Rico, a main port where they were selling. They killed mostly all the Puerto Rican brothers all the way down to between 500 and 600, which is Operion, which is I am fruitful. You know, so here it is, they have this island, they done wiped out most of the men, they bring them right to Puerto Rico and doing what? Selling them for slaves. So put them on these ships, selling them, searching the minds of the people, having them believe that they're coming in peace. And what do they do? Come on the ship with peaceful words, and then they sail to Puerto Rico and sell them as slaves.
Right.
Shame.
And the reason the place is called Puerto Rico, that's the name that the Spaniard gave us. That's not the name of that land. The name Puerto Rico just means rich port. So when we out here calling ourselves Puerto Ricans, we're calling ourselves people from a rich port in Spanish, which is the name that the Spaniards gave to that land. Because when they came there, they saw how rich and fruitful, being that the name Ephraim means I am fruitful. They saw how fruitful the land was, and they got rich off of it. And everyone that landed in that port got rich. They were received with fruits and with jewelry and diamonds and gold. So everybody was getting rich. So the Spaniards named that island Rich Port, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, before the Spaniards came, the island was referred to as Borinquen, and the Indians were the Taino Indians.
Right, and Boricua or Borican is actually a Hebrew word. So once again, it comes all full circle, tying it back onto us. We're very much known as Hebrew. As you read this book by Bartholomew de las Casas, he testifies himself in there that we are the Hebrew Israelites. He says, who else could be this? The scriptures themselves fulfill every word. You know, this is how you know who's who, by the word. Every nation under the earth, everything that's happened from the creation to present day is written in the book of the Bible. We're taught that it's just a spiritual book. It is a spiritual book, but it's also our history book. And if you read it, you find out exactly why we're dealing with the curses that we're under for drawing away from the Most High power, from the Most High God. So now coming back into His Word, He's restoring us. When else have you seen 5 different nations together in love and peace, knowing who they are, true brothers? because America has set up these race wars against each other. We naturally love each other. I know ain't no Mexican out there that hates black people. You might hate them because of the environment you're in or the condition of state of mind that you've been in, but really you love them, man. I got Mexican, black. We all love each other, as you see us up here in love, bringing you forth this word so that hopefully you can wake up and join this love and reunite yourself as the child of Israel, as a child of the Most High Power.
That's right. Come back to the sheepfold.
Es cierto, hay que regresar, hermanos, para decir, como está diciendo el hermano, que nosotros somos unas personas con amor, con paz y con ricos, pero de corazón y de espíritu, porque nosotros somos los verdaderos hijos de Israel. Como dice ahorita en el libro que estamos leyendo, que ellos lo llevaban a Puerto Rico. Significa que, como dice hermano, la porta es porque es rico.
Ajá, lo que hicieron es cuando llegaron los conquistadores,
Sí.
ellos llegaron ahí y le dieron el título a esa isla, Puerto Rico, porque cuando llegaron era un puerto donde llegan todos los barcos y las lanchas, un puerto y rico porque cuando nosotros le recibimos llegamos con diamantes, con oros, con frutas que nunca habían probado, diferentes comidas que nunca habían probado y dijeron, no, este puerto es rico y cada vez barco y barco y barco que llegaban siempre los recibíamos con oro y con diamantes y con frutas, así que ellos le dieron el nombre Puerto Rico porque el puerto era rico. Antes que se llamaba Puerto Rico se llamaba Borincuán, o nosotros lo llamamos Boricua, así, porque damos cuenta que la palabra boricua, cuando hacen el research se dan cuenta que la palabra boricua es hebreo. Nosotros hablábamos hebreo. En el mismo libro de Bartholomew de las Casas, devastación de los indígenas, se dan cuenta que dicen que nosotros somos los hijos de Israel, nosotros somos la gente que la Biblia habla, dice, él mismo es un papa de la iglesia de los europeos y dice, ¿quién más? ¿Quién más? Él escribió este libro para dárselo al rey, para enseñarle todas las cosas malas, las mentiras y las muertes que hicieron sobre nosotros. Y cuando regresó a Española, Bartholomew de las Casas le dio esto al rey y el rey llamó a todos estos conquistadores de regreso. Y tenemos muchos papeles y libros que dicen esto, pero lo que pasa es que no leemos. No es una palabra, como siempre decimos, que un güero dijo una vez, dijo, si quieren esconder algo de los negros y latinos, métanlo en un libro, porque sabe que nosotros no leemos, hemos de puro party. Porque esa es la mentalidad que nos han dado aquí en los Estados Unidos. Cuando llegamos aquí los llamamos americanos, no los llamamos salvadoreños, guatemalteños, puertorriqueños, lo que somos. Así que nosotros llamándonos americanos hoy, nuestros hijos se van a llamar americanos y los hijos de ellos se van a llamar americanos y ya ellos a la tercera generación no van a saber quién son, no van a saber que vienen de Puerto Rico, vienen de Belice o de Guatemala o de Honduras, donde sea que seas, donde sea que vamos, ese es el título que nosotros los damos. Esos no son los títulos de nosotros, somos los hijos de Israel. Hay que regresar, los libros están aquí y este es uno, Bartholomew de las Casas.
Y con eso diciendo, como dice el libro, que ellos los tuvieron que engañar y para que nosotros entreguemos a ese barco, porque como dijo hermano, que nosotros todavía, como somos ahorita, nos gusta la fiesta, porque nosotros no leemos y todavía estamos siguiendo y siguiendo tiempo y tiempo a regresar a ese barco. Todavía estamos en ese barco, hermanos. Hay que de esclavos, es cierto, de mente, pero todavía estamos escrito los que ellos han puesto enfrente de nosotros, no los que es Cristo, el papá de nosotros. Es tiempo para nosotros que recibimos a Jesucristo con amor, como Él quiere recibirlos a nosotros.
Así como dice, ellos los pueden mentir, como hemos leído en la Biblia, pueden mentirlo y los pueden decir cualquier mentira que ellos quieran decir, pero la palabra es lo único que nunca pudieron cambiar, porque es la palabra de Dios. Y aunque los mienten con libros cerrados, porque si abren este libro, ellos mismos se dan cuenta que son mentirosos.
Sí.
Where in the world are you going to find brothers as this joined together, all 5 brothers, different nationalities that's in this Bible of the 12 tribes, right here in your face, looking at you? North American Indian, Honduras, myself being a so-called North American Indian, Jamaican, so-called Puerto Rican, all together in love. The 5 tribes, we got 7 more to go. that's not here, that couldn't be here today, but just knowing that we are the children of Israel. You know, continually coming together in love, as the Most High has told Hamashiach Yahushua to tell the Holy Spirit to tell us that all the laws fulfilled in one word, and that's thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And that's what we bring it forth to the brothers and sisters, that we'll hear the word, because the only way that you're going to come back to the sheepfold is in love. And that's what we're bringing forth to you right now. It's just that we're bringing up the atrocities that happened to us because we didn't follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. He told us in Deuteronomy 28 chapter, from the 16th verse to the 68th verse, that we didn't follow his law, statutes, commandments, this would happen to us. It's just that he said he was a little angry with us, but they helped forward the affliction. They did more. They went overboard in killing us and murdering us and raping the women and the children, killing the children and so forth, to get this land. Over 77 million of the so-called North American Indians, over 35 million of the so-called Mexicans, over 200 million of the so-called Negroes come from the west and east coast of Africa, coming here to America on the ships. You know, then how many died of the ones of us that was already on this land? They took us on these ships that we reading about and selling us all the way to Puerto Rico and all these different islands from our native land of wherever we were. They would take us to another land and sell us there as slaves. All 12 tribes went through this. Make known of that, because some of you out there don't believe that the 10 tribes as we are here today are the 10 tribes. You just think it happened to Judah. No, all the tribes. As we read, this is an account of a Spaniard saying how they came here and took these tribes from their land and sold them, put them on ships, invite them on ships, and sold them wherever they went, whatever location they went.
That's right. Well, we need to really realize, like I said, simplicity. If you go to anywhere from Brazil to Mexico, you're going to see every shape and color that you see here in this panel in that land speaking Spanish. When you go to Cuba, you see a bunch of black people speaking Spanish. You see a bunch of every color complexion speaking Spanish. And the conditioning and slave mentality of this world has taught us to separate. So you have a black man, blacker than any one of us from Cuba, calling himself Latino and Hispanic, and he wouldn't consider himself a Negro. He considers himself Hispanic. You know, that's the conditioning and slave mentality that we in. We got to get rid of that ignorance and these titles that were given to us and come back to our original state.
That's right.
Es cierto lo que dice el hermano, que si ustedes van a Sudamérica, Centroamérica, ustedes van a ver de la complexión de mi hermano aquí a la derecha, a mi izquierda, van a ver todos los mismos colores, hablando español, portugués, pero ¿de qué? Pero eso no es el lenguaje de nosotros hablamos hebreo, ese es el lenguaje de nosotros nosotros nunca los queríamos decir quién somos nosotros, pero lo dicen quién somos latinos, somos españoles. ¿De dónde viene español? De España. So, ¿cómo que somos españoles? Ese es un lenguaje que los forzaron para hablar. Eso no es el lenguaje de nosotros. En las palabras de nosotros todavía se oye que nosotros somos los hebreos de Israel.
If we can read first Job 13 and 4. Job 13 and 4.
The book of Job, chapter 13, verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies.
That's why when it came here, the Native Americans, all the brothers that was here, call them what? Forked tongue. You speak with forked tongue. You lied to them. You had 453 peace treaties. You broke them all. That's why I say you broke your covenant. You had 453 peace treaties and broke them all. Every last one of them. Read.
Ye are all physicians of no value.
What did your Christianity do to the brothers and sisters that were here? Coming with this false doctrine that's not of the truth. Just like you're teaching today, not of the truth, according to this Bible. This Bible is dealing with nationality. We are a nation that is in exile of our native land of Israel. Coming over here, selling here, and you took the land of Israel, you took the land of Americas, where we were mainly at. When Columbus sailed, now they got a movie coming out, I think History Channel has something pertaining to Columbus. Columbus didn't discover America, he only came to the central part of the Americas. That's why Columbia is named after him. What's named after America? Amerigo Vespucci. Open up your dictionary and look up America. You'll find Amerigo Vespucci, Murder Incorporated. That's what they did. They came here and they murdered the people that were here and took the land. They didn't vote for this land. They murdered the people. That's why, get Jeremiah 6, 22 and 23.
And before I read that, a lot of things need to be understood as far as how Columbus came over here. Because a lot of times when they touch you in history class, they tried to come over to this land a couple of times, but they would run out of food, they would run out of provisions, and some of them would die. So by the time they get back to Spain, they have to search and find out who can get them over this land because of the wind currents that they had from Europe to America on the south side. So they have to find a person that knew a way to get them over here within a year and a half.